welcome back to my science room. Okay, today we will talk about classification of plants. Yes, do you still remember what's the main parts of plants? Yes, the main parts of plants are roots, stem, leaves. Okay, the other part are flower, fruits, and seeds. Well, there are 500,000 different species of plants in the world, but maybe only a few amounts of species that we know. And as you know, there are about 20% of the species that are in the extinct condition. So it's important for us to know about the type of plants and to know how to cultivate it in order they will not extinct. Well, we need one method to know and understand what type of plants by doing classification of plants. Actually, plants is divided become two. The first is seeds plants and no seeds plants. The type of no seeds plants such as mosses and ferns. Both of them are reproduced by asexual way and they have spores to doing asexual reproduction organ. They can grow everywhere, especially in the moist conditions. So in the world, they can grow just meet moist condition and perfect places by using spores. And the other types is seeds plants. They are divided become gymnosperms and angiosperms, or the other terms is flowering plants and non-flowering plants. For the gymnosperms, it is a non-flowering plants. The example of non-flowering plants such as coniferous plants. Okay, the other terms it's called as naked seeds. That's the terms of coniferous plants. And the second types is seeds plants with flowering plants. It's called as angiosperms. There are two types of angiosperms. The first is monocotyledon and dicotyledon. I know that when you are in elementary school, you have learned about the difference between monocotyledons and dicotyledons. Do you still remember the difference between both of them? Yes. There are some differences between monocotyledon and dicotyledon based on their organs such as fruits, leaves, stems, and then seeds, and then flowers. So now let's discuss about the difference between monocotyledon and dicotyledon. Maybe for the first, we can compare both of them if I show you the example of both of them. Monocotyledon, the example is like bananas plants, and for dicotyledons such as mangoes trees. Yes. Okay, let's compare both of them. The first, based on the roots. Based on the roots, monocotyledon has fibrous root, but dicotyledon has taproot. And then second is based on the venation of leaf. Monocotyledon has parallel type of venation of leaf, but for dicotyledon, they have net-like type of venation of leaf. And second is based on the stem. If the monocotyledon, they has unbranched stems, and for dicotyledon, they have branched stems. And based on the condition of vascular bundles, for monocotyledons, the condition of vascular bundles are range perfectly. Yes, but for the dicotyledons, they are arranged in a ring. That's the condition of vascular bundles. And that's on the flowers. For monocotyledons, they have 3 types of flowers, and for the dicotyledons, they have about 4 until 5 times of flowers. And based on the seeds, for the monocotyledons, they have only 1 cotyledons, and for dicotyledons, they have 2 cotyledons. Okay, that's all about the difference of monocotyledons and dicotyledons. So if we want to mention the other example of monocotyledons, such as coconut trees, banana trees, and then palm trees, and for example of dicotyledons such as guavas trees, mangoes trees, and then the other branches trees. Yes, that's all the example of monocotyledons and dicotyledons. I hope you can understand the difference between both of them, and you can apply to classify the other types of plants, because we have a lot of plants in the world, especially in Indonesia. We have a lot of types and species of plants. Okay, I think that's all the information for today. I hope it's useful for you. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.